Hello ladies and gentlemen, Hidden Flame is here, and we are back with another episode of the Choose Your Own Adventure series that I'm doing. This one is Starship Traveler. So, just like House of Hell, this one's going to be how I choose how to play the game. Okay, I get it. Are you done? Okay. Oh. As always before, classic or the cheater? No, we're gonna do the classic. Okay. Having served as a dedicated officer of the Astro Navy for many years, your experience and skill has been rewarded with your promotion to captain. You wear your uniform with pride as you enter your name into the registration console. Captain Inferno. Why not? You're promoted into your gender. Why not? Captain Inferno will be female. The registration console requests you finalize your new position with a statistical scan. Using advanced technology, the console will determine your base stamina, skill, luck values. You place a paw on the flat registration console and progress. Okay, I've got 22 stamina. 8 skill. 8 luck. This is gonna suck. With your progress complete, you remove your helm from the console, adjust your uniform with pride, and holster your standard issue phaser. Head to the Admiral's quarters for briefing. You arrive at the Admiral's quarters to receive your mission briefing. Admiral Jackson, your superior, enters and salutes you. He explains your mission, your main goal of being to seek out new planets and explore uncharted sectors of the galaxy. As the Astro Navy's newest captain, you are assigned to Starship. Admiral Jackson directs you to choose the following. I will choose my own starship. Screw this. Okay, you decided to take your own ship with you, Kristen Starship. We'll call it the Brimstone. You complete the inspection and perform the designated checks on your ship. Aww. Shields. 16. With the diagnostics complete, you and the Admiral are satisfied with your ships in perfect working order. You follow Admiral Jackson to assemble your crew. Admiral Jackson offers you 2 choices when assembling your crew. Get right to the action and take the Admiral's recommendation, or be strategic and pick your own crew. First, the Science Officer. This will be Haruka Sanders. Skilled in advanced technology, chemistry, and many forms of language, they are an invaluable member of your team. When exploring new terrain, they can offer critical advice or crucial advice and prove to be a useful sounding board to your own ideas. Welcoming the crew, you ask them to place your hand on the scanner. Roll that stamina. Roll that skill. We all suck at skill. Your medical officer. This will be Doc Holiday. I don't know how to spell it. Your medical officer is well versed in biology, physiology, and medical treatment. Their knowledge is diverse enough that it can be applied to interstellar life, vital for exploring uncharted territory due to their medical knowledge. Your medical officer can restore 2 stamina to each crew member when they return from a planet. Roll that dice. Roll that skill. Ah, you suck. Can I re-roll? Oh. Engineering. This will be Jack. No. Amy Brown. Why not? Well versed in all things mechanical, your engineering officers is an asset to the crew. They can make repairs, create machines, and knowledgeable of the workings of your starship. If something goes wrong with the ship, you can rely on the engineering officers, know-how to repair it. Roll them up. He sort of knows what he's doing. Your security officer. His name is Hunter. He has no last name. He's red, so he's probably gonna die. Eager for battle and ready to resolve any of your problems with their fists. Your security officer is skilled in combat. Your security officer and guards are your first choice for battle, as all other crew receive a -3 penalty during combat. You suck. Oh, jeez. Next, you must introduce yourself to the 2 security guards handpicked by Security Officer Hunter. Glancing at them, you can honestly can't tell them apart. They're both wearing red shirts. Twins. Sasha Franklin. Four. 18. The second one will be Samuel Franklin. They're twins. Not bad stamina. No one is competent in anything. Admiral Jackson hands you a tiny bundle of fur. It is a small white cat. The Admiral explains that one of the most important parts of this mission is to research the effects of interstellar travel on pets and their ability to withstand artificial gravity for long periods of time. The cat will be named Killjoy. Because I don't know. Okay, with your brand new Starship Brimstone, you give Admiral Jackson a salute, and the Admiral gives one final look at the ship's cat and says, "Take good care of Killjoy. Godspeed, Captain Inferno." Suddenly, bursting in and out of breath, a young man arrives. He apologizes profusely to the Admiral for his delay. Admiral Jackson informs you that this ensign is a son of an important senator and will be accompanying you on the mission. Okay, it's a son, so it's a guy. So Travis? Smith. Why not? You are now ready to set off. You take your seat on the bridge and prepare yourself for your venture ahead. Panic! From your seat at the helm of your Starship Brimstone, you study the VDU anxiously. Engineering section has reported an overdrive malfunction which is locked to the warp drive engines at a 10% velocity gain. You are watching the velocity indicator advancing rapidly through the safe regions towards overload. You hit the communicator button and call for engineering for further news. This is not good. The malfunction cannot be traced, and it will take another 13 minutes for a system check to provide full analysis. You are heading towards the Celsian Void, a known black hole. You may or may not avoid it. But Science Officer Haruka Sanders has another plan. If you swing the ship through the immense gravitational pull, its gravity drag may help you reduce your speed as you travel away from it. This is worth a try, but the navigational turning will have to be precise. You swing your starship hard to starboard as you enter the Celsian gravitational field, and fasten your eyes on the velocity vector. To your great relief, the plan seems to be working. It comes down from a 10% to 5% to 0 to -5%. The loud cheers come from the crew, but you are still watching the velocity indicator. It is now showing -15, -20%, and still falling. The brimstone is being sucked into the void. You hit the red alert and instruct all ship's personnel to strap themselves down. The ship begins to whine and shake as it rapidly accelerates towards the black hole. There is nothing you can do to avert the impending disaster. An almighty explosion rocks the ship. All your crew, including you, lose conscious. You and the other members of the crew are regaining consciousness. Again, you hit the communicator and call for systems damage report. All systems appear to be intact until engineering reports that the warp drive engines are dead. You are floating in space, but your drive reactors should be operational in 20 to 30 minutes. Your navigational officer is bewildered. He cannot identify your whereabouts, and the computer reports that you are in uncharted space. Science Officer Haruka Sanders has run an event analysis, and it appears you have gone through the black hole, through a dimension warp, and you are now in what seems to be a parallel universe. After some delay, you regain warp drive. Long-range scan indicates 3 solar systems ahead, which of which 2 may have intelligent life. Well, we need to find out where we're at. So, straight ahead. You increase your speed towards the dull blue planet and start to orbit it. Short-range scanners indicate that it is a life-bearing planet. The most heavily populated area seems to be a city in the center of the large island. Okay, let's go down. Assemble the crew for the dull planet. Okay, so... Okay. And... where's my book? Venturing sheet. Okay, who should I take with me then? Ah! Get back here with that sheet. So, I shall take... let's see. I'll take Sasha with me. Who else should I bring? And Haruka. Okay. Hey! Get out of this. Now. You make your selection and continue down the planet. You materialize on the planet's surface and look around. You are on a wide street of some kind, which is completely deserted. buildings of sorts line the street, and behind you a large building stands at the end of the road. The buildings are strange structures. There are a multitude of shapes and sizes that look incomplete. Okay, let's try one of the smaller buildings. You arrive at an odd-shaped building with round walls. Several strange and apparently meaningless sticks protrude from the front walls. The door is open and you casually walk inside. Slumped over the table is a bulky figure apparently asleep. Your entrance disturbs the creature as it raises its head, sees you, and springs to its foot rather than legs. It has a single stump, something like a tree trunk. It bellows loudly and your translator does not translate. Okay. The creature settles down, and it was apparently just surprised of having been woken from its sleep by complete strangers. Such ugly ones at that. It explains that it is a Timmel and seems to be quite a friendly creature. It hops around the room and offers you food and drink, which you politely decline. The planet is a settlement planet populated by all sorts of different aliens, and at first many creatures who could not bear their own home planets, and those who are highly adventurous. As the planet proved to be a pleasant place to live with a gentle climate, it is not long before word spread throughout the galaxy of the promised land of freedom and equality, attracting many more settlers. The problem was that no one was allowed to assume a position of responsibility. Everyone was equally or entirely equal. The result is that after many years of settlement, the place is in utter chaos. Its inhabitants have not been able to decide on the name for the planet. You explain your own predicament to Timmel, how you are lost in a parallel to your own. The creature knows little about astronomy and interstellar travel, but suggests that you head over to the planet Colmatter, as its civilization is very advanced. You thank him for his information and leave. Let's head for the main building. This place a little. Steps ahead of the large building, an inscription on the door indicates that this building is of some importance. You knock, but there is no reply, although you can hear excited chatter coming from within. You try the door, it opens, and you see a large entrance hallway. Several pairs of aliens of a variety of shapes and sizes cross the corridor in front of you, traveling purposefully from room to room and arguing excitedly with each other. A mysterious creature dressed in a shabby blue robe faces you and shuffles over. Its face cannot be seen, and its eyes shine bright blue at you. It speaks, and your translator interprets. Ah, you look interesting. What do you think the new medicine house should go? Or where the medicine house should go? You explain that you are new to these parts and that you would like to meet the person of authority. The little alien laughs. There's no one has authority here, my friend. We are all equal. Come, let me show you around. General tour? Your guide, who is called Feral, shows you from room to room, explaining the planet. Our gods are freedom and equality, says the little creature. This is an extremely pleasant planet to live on, and it welcomes settlers of all types. Everyone is equal, whether they have lived here all of their lives or just arrived. Everyone may do anything they like here. We have no need for laws. He shows you around the records office, planning area, and rooms of state. On the way back to the debating chamber, you pass the guard room. You ask why, if there are no laws, that they have need for guards. Feral stops and explains. Guards do not do do not guard things. We do not need to protect things. It's just that some members of our community get pleasure out of attacking others. And of course, they are free to do as they wish. But in fairness to the rest of the population, they dress up in uniforms and call themselves guards, as so to warn others that they must be on guard when a guard passes. Do you understand, Captain Inferno? What? While you're considering this, however, 3 of these guards have left the room and have crept up behind you. They leap on your backs and wrestle to the ground. Furl backs away. Currently, we must fight. Okay. Fight! Oh, wow. Attack power. And... Whoop. Okay. Oh. Well, I'm not really fighting anybody. Well, let's continue going. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. Well, keep going. Oh, wow, these guards are... Haha! Oh, I had a better roll there. Ah, it was a bad roll. Oh, really doesn't matter. Okay, so... Oh, I can do this. Fight. Damn. Oh ho ho. Yeah, we're gonna pretty much take him down. I think I killed someone. Threat eliminated. Yay! Furl steps back out of the shadows and approaches you. He seems not to be the least bit surprised by the scuffle. You ask why the guards attacked. Oh, for no other reason, Inferno, he says. They are free to do anything they like. The travel and maps room is in a state of chaos. Books and charts all over the floor, and various tables in the room. A small, withered alien with a large head, blue skin, long fingers is asleep in the corner, but wakes as you enter. You first ask for maps of the planet, but you can learn little from them. While you wonder whether any of the star charts would be of use, the little man finds a large map and allows you to study it. Apparently, you are in a solar system around the sun Magnus. Apart from this, there is only one other life-bearing planet in the system called Thrax, orbiting Magnus, a little further out. Thrax was recently devastated by war, and many of its inhabitants left to settle on this planet. The other 2 nearest planets, although light years away, are Colmatter, orbiting a purple sun, and MAXWELL, orbiting a double star. No black holes can be found on the star chart. You thank the creature for the help and leave the building, bidding goodbye to Floral. As you leave, you head outside and return to the Brimstone. Okay guys, since this one's going to seem to be a little bit longer, I'm going to go ahead and do this in one sitting, but I will be back on the next video and you guys can watch how I continue on. Have a great one, guys.